What's going on, guys? Johnwicksnipin back again with part 3 regarding Lou vs. Wall Street and the other things that I've been talking about. So without further, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to get right to it.
So this month, with the interest rates going up, with a lot of the tapering that's going on and a lot of things moving forward, this for me becomes something where I'm looking at this like, okay, you know, I'm looking at it like, not that I'm pulling out of it, no, because obviously I'm not looking to lose, but at the same time, I'm looking at it like, okay, you know.
Okay, can you sense the doubt in his tone? Can you sense the uncertainty in his tone? Two parts of that acronym that was popularized at the beginning of this AMC movement: uncertainty and doubt. Can you not read that in this man? He doesn't know. I'm still in it. I'm not going to give up. This is not what you've been selling to us, my friend. As a matter of fact, about a few weeks ago, you were saying, I'm not talking about AMC anymore because it's over. There's nothing to talk about. We're just waiting to get paid. Now you're doubting. Now you are uncertain.
I don't like getting into all the craziness. I've done that. I've explained it. Trust me. I have been that person calling a lot of the things out just because I didn't want to see people get mangled and stuff like that. Me being one of them. But that being said,
this community wants to thank you so much, Lou, for looking out for the retail investor. Oh my God, thanks for doing us a favor. Oh, and you didn't want anything for it or this, that, and the other. Like, thank you very much. Like, we really appreciate that, bro. Like, I don't know how else to say that. Do you notice how he says, because I didn't want to see people get mangled, and me being one of them. Like, guy, like, if you're gonna run this trash that you're running with, like trying to pull people's strings, you got to make sure they believe you're actually in this with them, and I don't think anybody believes that anymore.
Being said, at a certain point, you look at a play and you go, okay, what's going on? Now, everybody has to make that decision for themselves. Remember, I always said, I don't tell you to buy or sell or anything like that. That's one of the reasons why, you know, I stay clean in this process. I don't take any money from nobody. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm clean on this.
Real quick, I want to touch on that because he says that a lot, because that's fear. He fears that people are going to come out and say, you motherfucker, you're the one that's been stringing me along this whole time. I followed your lead. Your story was so good that I believed it. And he's like, no, I'm clean. I didn't take any money. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I want to make sure, because he's trying to clean himself of his dirt.
Talk to you, just like if I met you in the street and you asked me about the play, I'll tell you my feelings on it. I'm like, look, I've been in this thing, obviously, for the same time you guys have been in, probably a little bit before. And with all the things that I'm seeing, strong indications are we're going to have that run-up. I really do believe that. Just because an indefinite hold costs money, and we're not in that place right now. So what I meant by that is this month is the last month.
Let's touch on that real quick. An indefinite hold costs money. I agree with what he says there. The problem is that where they're losing money, we're not talking about where they're making money. So we don't know exactly if they can actually wash the situation out. You're losing 300 million here, but you're making 300 million here. So you can afford to play this game for a long time because you're making money. You're losing in this one. You don't want to be exposed, because if you're exposed, then the whole thing falls apart. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind.
Organically. After that, it's just going to be like,
I want to run the word organically again, because you guys know I use that. I'm the only one that has ever used that. I'm the only one that's ever said this play will not squeeze organically. Listen to my man now. All of a sudden, that guy doesn't even like fucking almond milk. The word organic probably hurts him to say.
Month where I believe that anything could trigger it organically. After that, it's just going to be like whatever they decide to do. So I'm going to leave it at that. It's not that I'm saying the play is over. It's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that the stock was performing better with movie theaters shut down and no revenue and more in debt than it is now. And, you know, as a person in the market that's been through a lot of things, I just said to myself, like, okay, what's overall going on? Meaning, what do I get to see come April, May, June, so going forward? So
I'm going to end that video there with him because, as you can see, like, he's now trying to string along April, May, June. They want you to keep holding this. Lou, why were you not preparing everybody for this situation? All you kept doing was stringing along everybody saying they're going to get paid, they're going to be rich, start thinking about everything you're going to buy and all the friends you're going to associate with. Why weren't you thinking about how they can fuck us on this and how they can cheat us on this? Why aren't you thinking about that? Why didn't you tell your audience, like, guys, if we don't expose this, we're not going to get paid? Because you didn't want to. The narrative fits you well to keep letting it run, so you keep making YouTube money. So this next video is called Following Up on My March Video. His March, if it don't happen in March, it's never happening. That's what he told us in his video.
Listen, I want people to understand something. That doesn't mean that the play is over. It just means that after you take out fundamentals, after you take out all the news, all the things and everything that's there, and you're looking at the play, you understand that basically up to this point, we've already run out of things to point to go, okay, this is this, this is this, this is this. And that's why I already feel to the point like we're in a situation right now that March is important, because you got to understand a lot of the dynamics that are going on right now. You know, this Fed hike that just happened, like, a lot of people don't understand that, but let me explain it in a better way than I did before. Okay, look at the gas prices that are going on right now. People buy gas.
And that's about it, guys. I'm not going to waste you any more time with this clown. He's scrambling. He keeps looking down at his notes. He never used to really do that much before. He knew exactly what he was talking about, but he's running out of material. He doesn't know how to string you along anymore. Now he's back to saying that the world events are what's basically causing us not to rip. The interest rate hikes, the gas, and the war. Guy, you've been selling for over a year that no catalyst matters. When the market goes up, it has nothing to do with AMC. When the market goes down, it doesn't have anything to do with AMC. AMC has been about exposing the fraud in the stock market and heavily in this AMC play. So guys, I'm going to end this video, part 3. I'm done with the guy. You need to be done with the guy. He's going to turn your mind into mush. He's going to make you freak out and do something that you shouldn't do. I'm still holding. Do what you want based off that statement, but action will have to be taken in order to see the proceeds that we have been wanting to see. It's not going to happen any other way. And guess what? Me saying that statement, I win both ways. If I'm wrong, I'm holding the stock and I get paid and you never have to listen to me again. But if I'm right, I'm the guy who said, I told you so. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Johnwicksnipin is out.